Hello everyone, and welcome back to Goblins of Elderstone. It's been a good while since we've last played this game, and there is a very good reason why I'm playing it today. Hang on one moment, let's just turn these sounds down a little bit. Seems to be a bit loud on my end. I don't know if they are for you or not, but no, hopefully this works. Okay, and actually, mouse button and bindings for panning and camera rotation. Sure, I think. Okay. I think that works. Okay. So, yes, Alpha 18.5 has come out recently, and from what I've heard, they're thinking of transitioning to beta soon. They just have a few more features. But in Alpha 18, a whole bunch of new features have been added. So we are able to trek throughout the map. So finally, there is a world map that we can interact with. We can assign goblins to join the treks. We got some new gods, new goblin voice lines, temples are now aligned to specific gods, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, here's all the text here. I'll scroll through it a bit so that you can see. I did play this patch before. I'm a tester, so I got to patch a bit early and tested it, did some bug checking, all that stuff. And this was, as of releasing, this should have been released like 2 days ago, so this is available for you right now. You may have already played it. I don't know. Now, I do have a world that I was thinking of playing, but I'm going to start again. And, you know, while I have started up from scratch many times before, it's been a while since I've played this game last, so I figure I'll do it again just in case it's some new guys. So we do have Golden Tongue here as our first new god. There are other new gods in development, they just aren't in the game right now. Speak Money taught goblins that sometimes words more effective than even the prettiest of sticks, and making friends even more profitable than making enemies. So yeah. So he's a new stuff. Looks like his powers aren't... Okay, no, okay. Well, we got some stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go with this lot. Copperface, Golden Tongue, Copperface, Idrin, and Moongast. Warjoy, meh. I think these powers, are active, not passive, so you have to trigger them in a certain way. So here you go. We're gonna start with this pantheon. And this world map actually comes into play now, other than just a starting place, as just a selection box. So hang on, I'm going to make it large. This will be the village of... this shall be the village batch notes. Okay. I keep mixing up my B's and P's for some reason. I never understand why. And... Alright, right away we got a good spot. Is there anywhere better? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that first spot we clicked on. There's other places, but you know what? We can probably live with Scare Stone. It might be tricky, but we'll give it a shot. And let's see. Okay, 11 and 19 on these orange goblins. That's awesome. We're gonna want these for a reason. I'll show you in a minute. First, we'll grab the white goblin just because. And who has the highest war stat? Okay, looks like that's gonna be you. Yeah, not a lot of high war stats here. That's fine. Oh, actually, you have a pretty high war stat. But, whatever. We'll stick with what we got. Grab a few more high work stat goblins. Gotta check on the ages. We already got two 19-year-olds. That's not fantastic. They do, they do get old at 30. So those might be a problem, but we'll live with it. And this shall be the Jumper Clan. Gods in your pantheon grant you the following bonuses. Okay, so it looks like we have these to start with, maybe. Boost in fertility, higher chances to succeed in trade treks, 2 extra sticks from trees, and shamans do additional damage. Banner, let's do... Gold, yellow rabbit on a black background. There, it's Avenger. Done. There we go. And we'll start with this. Here we go. Oh, hey. So another thing, take a moment and look at this image right here, that loading screen image. Goblins of Elderstone also recently released desktop wallpaper backgrounds available. Link will be in the description below. I currently have that image from the loading screen as my desktop background. I've wanted it since I first saw it in game, and now I finally have it. It's amazing. Okay, looks like this tile might be our best option here, because it does have a little bit of everything. At least all the major stuff. It's got wood, berries, some stone, as well as iron and rocks. It does have a graveyard right next to it. It doesn't have any of the... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Okay, it does have herbs. Okay, yeah. It does have herbs. I don't know if it has any other ones. We got frogs back here, so we might be able to expand into this lake area, maybe. I think we're gonna be... I think we'll be good here. So, yeah, I think we're gonna set up here, right in the middle. There you go. And, so we got a whole bunch of new UI stuff. Start off by making this a bit taller. There you go, and just double check. Okay, yeah. So right now I have it as middle mouse to pan and right mouse to tilt. You can reverse that if you want. And as anyone who knows my current build, my build pattern, I put down the Grand Hall, then the Warrens, then a storage house right away. And you know what? I think even a crafting hut, just to start us off with. We only need one right off, but we'll get things going. There we go. I'll probably cut out a lot of this early game building just till we get to some new stuff. But yeah, and you know what? Right now, nothing special is really happening, so I'll get back to you when either something interesting happens or all these buildings are built. All right. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so our Grand Hall is made, and I'm going to set the speed to here. So there is something. We have a breeding tab in the Grand Hall now. And that implies what you'd probably expect. So right here, whenever we have a new baby, whenever we have a new baby, there's a very high chance of being a green child, very slim chance of being white, red, or orange. And we can affect that by assigning breeders to here. So if I apply a white goblin here, you can see the chance of having a white goblin increases, as does red, because she has a high war stat. Whereas if I put in this green goblin, the chance of orange, red, and white goes up because she is high in all of them. So you can kind of influence what kinds of goblins you'll get in the future. So that's why I wanted the two orange goblins. There is an age limit. They have to be at least 10 years old to be valid breeders, but if I apply these two orange goblins here, then we will have a pretty sizable, like 1 in 4 chance of getting a high work stat, a high trade stat goblins in the future. Not so high war, moderate, faith, and a lot of whatever this is. Sorry about the pauses, had to cough. So yeah, these two will be making babies, and their stats will determine the stats of their children. Now that's not to say that all future babies will be the result of those specific two. They could be more, or they could be from any goblins that we have, and that's probably the case in most of them, to be fair. These two are just kind of like the genetic set, I guess. Or maybe they're more like teachers, I don't know. We need to build a woodcutter hut next. And we'll set priority to scavenge these berries. And there we go. We got everything. Oh, and we... no, we can save the clan chief. Clan chief can wait. And yeah. So, yeah, you can now influence the kinds of goblins you get. Baby births are a lot more varied. You now get them like 1 at a time. And the birth rate, you see, I got 1.9 here. I'm not sure if you can actually get it to 2. But yeah, this slowly goes down the more goblins you have. In my previous game, I had over like 150 goblins, if you can imagine that. It was slow as heck. And yeah, this was like a 0.1, so yeah, it was very low, but it still influences how they turn out. So this really just boosts how many goblins you get in the early game, and then late game it's just influencing how they turn out. So if you need more warriors, you can put some high war stat goblins in here and get some high war stat goblins in the end, and all that good stuff. And I think, yeah, get used to seeing these up here. At some point, it's going to get to the point where these are just constantly here, and there's no feasible way of getting rid of them. Now we got two big graveyards here, so we're probably going to want to put one of these right now. Get focus on that. Now prioritize this construction. It should have been done by now. You are making tools. And yeah, so I will get back to you again when things progress a bit more. Alright, so we have a trade hall now. We only have 2 peons until a couple minutes from now when we got 2 additional adults, or 2 additional children, teens, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever it's called. Where are you? You the new one? Yeah, okay. 3-year-old. You are an adolescent. Okay, so yeah. And, oh, actually, where are you again? Where'd you go? No. Where'd the adolescent go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so you can see, not very well here, but their stats were kind of influenced by the baby, the breeders. I don't know, it was better in the first one, I guess. Okay, here we go, yeah. So this is the earlier adolescent that we had, and you can see his trade is really high because he's got 2 high trade parents or teachers or something. I don't know. So I'm not going to sign we only have the 4 peons, so I'm not going to sign a trade prince just yet. I'll wait until winter comes to an end, because the trader comes in spring to do that. And there is actually a reason to apply, to build the trade hall's sister structures, the Faith Hall and the War Hall. Once you build all 3, you unlock the world map, which means you can start sending out treks into the wild. Now, you don't need the people in charge there. Like, I had a war hall without any warlord or anything. No one was in there. So you don't need you just need the structures. That's all you need. And then you can send out treks. So, but, yeah. We don't need to worry about those at the moment. So, I think, since winter is coming, and we just really need to stock up on supplies and such, I'm going to focus on preparing for winter. I'll hit this fast forward button, play some pretty music, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, and welcome back everyone. Now, as you saw, we officially completed the tutorial. We've got our trade prints, we've got a few more structures in. I'm currently working on a lumber mill to get a head start on that, because the other halls need planks, and I'd like to get to a world map in the first episode, though I don't know how much I've cut out, and I am been recording for 26 minutes. Might be a long episode, I don't know. So I expect it to be at least 30 minutes. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. And let's see, what else do we have to do? I think we're okay. I think we're okay for the most part. We're just mainly waiting on that trade prince. See if we can get some early weapons or something. That'd be nice. We do have a need for weapons at the moment. And yeah. Yeah. I personally feel it's important to keep these storage huts properly manned, because these guys are the ones that deliver kindling to all the structures and all that other good stuff. Winter can be very tough to harvest enough food for the village. We should send trek parties out to discover new places for resources. But first, we need to build all faction halls. Very good advice. No weapons, no bones, unfortunately. We can stock up on some bones, trade some some berries rather, trade some tools, and let's see, anything else? Hey, we'll get some hemp, why not? And there we go, that should work. Excellent. Okay, so yes, we have plank production now. So let's build the missing halls. So we'll put down a war hall and a faith hall. There we go. All in a nice little same area. And we'll also get started on a scavenger hut. Not super important in the short term, but we might want it later. And I'll just put a storage hut like right here, I think. There we go. Just to be safe. And yeah. Let's actually get some of you guys on just berry collecting duty, because having a stock of berries is very important. Berries are starting to come in. Take a minute to grow, but yeah, we should be okay. And yeah. I don't know what else to do in the short term, so hopefully everything turns out right. And you know what? Yeah, I got nothing I can think of to do right now, so I'm just gonna bring you guys back in when the halls are finished, and then we'll send out our first trek, okay? I'll see you then. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I was worried about the heroic knight, but turns out there's a wolf den between him and us. So excellent. We don't have to worry about them at all. Rip Snorter, our town watch, did kill our other town watch because she's angry about not having weapons. So we gotta get some bones quick. Oh, and here we go. We have completed both the War Hall and the Faith Hall. I selected those wrong. The Faith Hall and the War Hall. We don't need these at the moment. We'll probably assign those later. But here we are in the world map. This is us? Is this us? I thought we were here. Why are we over here? I could have sworn we were over here. Why are we here? I feel like our location is not accurate. Anyways, let's quickly get a small group together. Let's take our priest and a couple peons. There you go, some crush. There you go, we'll have a pretty balanced party here. 19 raid, 13 trade, 36 scout. We are mainly just scouting, and we're going to send a scouting party to this mountain. And that's all they're going to do. That's all we can do. We can't do anything else until we get more information. So these guys are going to head to that mountain, tell us what they see, and we're going to figure out how things work. And when we get to larger populations, we can send in larger parties, and we can do things like raiding and trading, and we can return to the village. And hey, it doesn't turn the status option back on. It used to, whenever you came back from the world map, it used to turn the status option back on, and that was pretty annoying. Glad they fixed that. Right, where are we at? So we need some... So we'll have some dedicated stick collectors, I think, and some dedicated rock collectors, because we are short on both of those. Go. So we have 2 average peons. It's part of the destination. That shouldn't take too long. Okay, good. Scavenger hut is almost here. I don't think we have it. I am considering replacing our breeders, but everyone else is too young at the moment. But you can see it used to be 1.9. It is now 1.3. As far as I'm aware, that is not because they are older. It's more because our population is higher, I think. Oh. Okay, so we have 2 people who die from old age. Aha, here we go. So... Oh. Unicorn, you're kind of interrupting me. A green unicorn limp into village. It say it have grumpy tummy from eating crabby grass. It needs herbs to make it summy happy. Why gives herbs and get nothing back? We should send morning night away. Unicorn full of mighty voodoo. We should catch the unicorn and cut off its horn. You know what? Live big, die young. Cut off its horn. Unicorn roar with sun black eyes and fiery mane. She skewer a goblin and ride off with him still wriggling on her horn. Well, that sucks. Okay, so our party has arrived to scout at the mountain. A small group of houses in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so this place has... Okay, so this is the difficulty that we have. So if we wanted to raid this place, we would need to have a party with 50 or more raid skill. And that's how that works. We want to beat a 50 just to increase our odds. That having a higher 50 doesn't mean we automatically win, but having less than 50 means we're pretty likely to lose. We still might win, but yeah. So we can take 3 options. We can tell the goblins to do a quick search of the area, best chance to find something, and if we fail, not lose many goblins. We can do a cautious search. With a high we'll get more, but we'll probably lose more. Or we can do a thorough search, which is a scout thoroughly, send a whole day if needed, but if we risk losing some goblins if we fail. Unicorn! Unicorn, you're interrupting the search! Okay, go away! Go away! We're busy at the moment, Unicorn, I'm sorry. Okay, jeez. Okay, can I deal with my scouting party now, Mr. Unicorn? Thank you! Alright, let's, brief search has the best chance of outcome, so we'll do that. And what is... only almost. Okay, so 50, looks like we need 50 scouting there, and... resources have not been scouted, but it is a hamlet full of elves. So we know that this is a settlement. So people live here. Maya's party is heading back. We got a temple underway. And I think we're actually sitting pretty good here. So, since my recording is almost at the 40-minute mark, I'm going to cut it here and bring in another episode for you on Thursday. And I don't know how regular this is going to be or not. This is mainly showing you new stuff. This might be a regular thing. I don't know. I'm kind of bogged down with even just 2 series at the moment. With the kids around, recording is a lot more difficult, so yeah. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to record another episode, see where that leaves us, and and then, we'll see how this goes. If you want this playthrough to continue, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll definitely do that. Probably, maybe, we'll see. And yeah. So in the meantime, thank you everyone so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you liked it. Don't if you didn't. My name is TamTroll. This is the Jumper Tribe, apparently. I thought it was something else. And I will see you next time. Farewell.